Hi everyone, this is Andrea West with Andrea West Designs, and I've seen in some of the Facebook groups teachers asking about how to use Canva and not being as comfortable or familiar with it. So I thought I would do a quick tutorial on how I use it. I use the free version, and I typically like to bring in a design that's already made rather than try and create a design in Canva. And so of course, I bring in my own artwork that I create in Illustrator, but then I just want to add text in Canva so that I can put the text on there and put it on Facebook or Instagram. So I'm going to show you how I do it. I start with opening a new file, and I actually have one open here, and I usually choose the Instagram post because it's square and I can use that on Facebook or on Instagram. So the first thing you want to do is upload a design, and so I recently made this one and uploaded it. So I'm going to just pull the corners. I do this all on my iPad until it locks into place. So the beauty of that is I don't have to create a design. All I have to do now is add text, and I'm golden. So I'm going to come over here to the left where I have a bunch of text options. And I like to choose, they have a bunch here that are kind of fun. Again, I choose free. So the first one I'm going to choose is that one. I'm going to ungroup them because I don't particularly want the now, so it's going in the trash can. And on the join, I'm going to put piano. As you can tell, that's going to be much too large. You can change the font size at the top, but I just grab the corners until I get it a size that I like, just sort of drag it down to where I want it to sit. Perfect. I kind of like it there. Maybe a little lower. All right, but the color's not right. So if you come up here to the color at the top, and if you choose the one with on the left over here, you can select your own color. I like to choose something from my artwork, so I'll hit the eyedropper. I'm going to move that over down here to the sky, kind of like that color. And in the lower right where it says done, I'll click on that. Perfect. So easy. Now I think I want to put I play on here. So again, I'm going to just select this font, ungroup it. I'm going to get rid of sail because I don't particularly want sail on there, and whatever that was in the trash. And on here, I'm going to put I play. It's a little big, so I'm going to size it down, and I'll move it over because it's not really in the right spot. There we go. And I think I want to put a little curve on that. So if I go to the top and choose effects, and then come down here and put a curve on it. Now that's too much curve, but I have options. So I'm going to drop it to about 50%, like that. And that's kind of fun the way I did that. And I'm going to tilt it maybe just a little bit. I'm looking for something sort of playful. Again, the color's not quite right, so I'm going to come up here and select that little plus, hit the eyedropper. Let's see what it looks like if I go with that color right there. Perfect. All right, and then another effect that I like to put on these is a lift. So if I choose effects, choose lift, you can make that lift as much as you want. It's at 50%, which is perfectly fine for what I want right here. Move it over a tiny bit. I think I'll put the same effect on piano, just so it's consistent. I like that. And then finally, I like to put my Instagram handle. So I just need something really small. So let's just add a little subheading here, and it's at Andrea West Piano. Perfect. And I think that's going to be probably too large. So I'm going to come up here and drop it down. I'm just going to select it. Let's drop it down to about 24. I can change it later. And I think I'll change the color of it to white. But let's see. I might keep it black, actually. So there it is. I kind of like it, but I want it to curve because I want it to follow the little circle. So again, I'll go to Effects, and I'm going to go to Curve, but I want it to curve the other direction, so you have to take it down to kind of a minus right there. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. I can readjust it if I want it somewhere else, but that's pretty cool. And you can see how simple that was. That took me on my iPad a couple minutes. Normally, I would be done with my teaching day, and a little bit lower. I get picky sometimes, and maybe I'll get it just a tiny bit bigger right there. So adjusting it until you see exactly what you want. You could change the color of that if you really wanted to something else, but the black kind of works for me. Do I want white? No, I actually liked the black better because I could see it. So, and there you go, it's ready. It took me just a couple of minutes on my iPad, sitting on the couch after a day of teaching, and then I'll post this and just use it for an attention grabber. So anyway, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much, and I'll probably put this design out in my next little newsletter. I email people maybe 4 times a year, and it's always a freebie. So if you like this, it'll be a freebie. So make sure you subscribe to my site. Thank you so much. Bye.